back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. I have a beautiful Belle Tress piece to show you guys. This is Camellia. Look at all that curl. Wow, it's long and very curly and just absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to try this on. Okay, this is one of the newest wigs from Belle Tress, and I'm showing you the color Butterbeer Blonde. Now, I've done lots of Belle Tress reviews with Butterbeer Blonde. I absolutely love this color. It is a rooted blonde with about a medium brown, and then it has different shades of blonde running through it. So you have a little bit of very, very pale light blonde with some darker honey blonde. But overall, it's not really a warm blonde. It's more of an ashy blonde, lots of dimension, and an absolutely beautiful root. This is a mono top and a lace front, and then an open wefting back. So there's lots of stretch to it. Very long. I mean, I could just imagine how long this piece was if it didn't have the curl, but this beautiful curl bounces up a little bit to take away some of the length. So the sides are 18 inches, the nape down is 14 and a half, and then the back is 22. And overall it's 8 ounces. It's a much heavier wig. There's just a lot of hair to put in this cap. So it is gonna be on the heavy side. All right, I'm gonna go put her on so you can see what she is all about. Oh, and before I tell you to be screenshot ready, this is John Renault's Fiery. If you're wondering what I'm wearing, it is a heat defiant synthetic wig. Okay, but back to Camellia. Be screenshot ready. Here are all the details on Belle Tress's Camellia. All right, here she is. This is Camellia, and she has a lot of hair. This is definitely a very specific look. I've seen different wigs that have a much more relaxed curl that maybe look like a more natural kind of everyday style. This is, like I said, very specific if you just want to rock the really curly look, or if you want to have this for a fun special occasion. It's a great piece. I love how the curl starts further down on the piece, and you know, it's not super wiry curls coming right out of the cap. And this little front layered piece is swooped absolutely beautifully to just blend right into this front piece here. So the curls do curl away from your face, which I'm a huge fan of. I think that's the way all curls should be. So it definitely curls in a great direction. The fibers on this feel really, really good. Now, I did not pick through this or do anything. I did adjust the part just so you could see more of how it would look with a more natural part line. But I'm a little iffy about these curls. Like once you start picking through them, what they're gonna look like and feel like. So I would just tread very carefully with this piece as far as getting tangles out. You could definitely just take a wide tooth comb or with your fingers just kind of remove any snags, and then you can just encourage the curl to go back in place the way it was. Now with heat friendly pieces like this one, and with long pieces and with curly pieces, all three individually tend to tangle on your own or their own, but when you combine them all together, it's definitely going to leave you with a very high risk piece for tangles. So just be aware of that when you before purchasing this piece, that it is going to be I mean, I don't know specifically about this specific piece and this specific curl, just in general, curly long pieces get very tangly. So you're definitely going to have a wide tooth comb and try to pick through it as often as you can to keep the curl intact and keep it from matting together. Now the Belle Tress fibers are always amazing. They feel very silky. They're not bulky. I've never had an issue with a Belle Tress piece that looked like helmet head on me that seemed really bulky. I love the way they position the fibers in the cap to make it look very, very natural, and this piece does not disappoint in that area. Now, the Butterbeer Blonde is absolutely beautiful. I love a rooted blonde piece, so this one is rooted beautifully with a medium brown, and then you can see all those different shades of blonde running through. It's just an absolutely beautiful color. So the long length of this and the curls and the blonde just give this a very va-va-voom kind of feel, but absolutely a beautiful long piece. And it is 8 ounces, but it doesn't feel super heavy on my head. You know, it's a lot of fibers, but they seem to be lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy or uncomfortable on my head. I did notice that when I put this cap on, it was a little loose, but it does have an adjustable nape. So if I were to wear this all day long, I would probably tighten it up, which I typically don't have to do with average cap sizes. They typically just fit right on my head. Just to be aware, it might fit a smidgy on the big side, but nothing you can't adjust with the adjustable straps. All right, so let me show you this lace. I did notice, see, I have a very kind of low widow's peak. The lace on this is a little itchy for some reason. I don't know why. And it's very short. Like, I'm not even a good estimator on length, but lace typically comes down a little bit further below where the knots end. And this one seems to have a very short distance between where the lace ends. I mean, the knots are almost like right at the end of the lace on this one is what I noticed. And then you can see where the mono starts, but that's pretty typical and it's not super, super noticeable in this because of the darker root. Just be aware that the lace is not very low, and like I said, for some reason it's a little itchy on my head. It's not as fine of a lace as the Dolce & Dolce piece that I reviewed, one of their newer pieces. I'm not sure what the difference is, but if you wanted all this length and not a lot of curl, check out their new wig, Dolce & Dolce. It gives you the length, the kind of overall style, but it's a straight piece instead of curly, so definitely check out that if you are looking for straight. This, you could definitely just do a very loose side or back ponytail. I wouldn't you know, put anything too harsh around it to kind of just keep these curls intact. So maybe just like a loose scrunchie or something like that. You can definitely clip it to the side. I don't know if I would go all the way back with this piece just because the lace is a little bit shorter. I don't know if you'd get as natural of a look as you're looking for going all the way back, but you can definitely do a lot of fun things with a long piece. All right, let me show you a 360. Try to get it all back here. Okay, this is the right, the back, the left, and all the way around. All right, there she is. I mean, with a few layers right here, almost looks like a short piece. That would be cute too, but there's all this. Okay. If you need Camellia in your life, head on over to Wigs by PattiesPearls.com. You can search out Belle Tress pieces. This is Camellia. She is the newest heat-friendly piece, and I am wearing her in the color Butterbeer Blonde. I will see you guys next time.